if you are struggling about something or you feel really hard, try to be playful of your life. You just believe this. If you change, they will change.
Celine, welcome to my channel and thank you for coming on. I really appreciate that I could interview you today. And can you introduce yourself a little bit, please?
Yeah, thank you, Yushi. I'm glad I could, have this conversation with you. And how to introduce myself? I am a self-development coach now. Actually, I love spirituality, or say spiritual development. And I used to be an astrologer. And after I met Bob Proctor, I joined his BPC program, and then joined his company PGI to learn more from them. And I'm now is a PGI consultant, and I want to spread Bob's wisdom into Chinese market. That's what I am doing now. So I've been learning his teachings and apply manifestation for about a year till now. Yeah.
Fantastic. And that's how we met. We met through Proctor Coaching, and I'm so amazed how you've grown so much throughout the year and how you've manifested the money in the relationships that you really want. And we're going to talk about that, your experience about manifestation today. Where do you want to start your manifestation story?
Yeah, I would like to, start from the very beginning, before I met Bob Proctor. Um, I think it's about like 20 months ago, or almost 20 months ago. One day I had a dream about my future. Um, I was walking and wandering in a university, and I saw a lot of foreigners, the gathering in a square, and small groups. They gather together in a small groups, and they talk with each other on various topics. And the most impressive one is a woman. She's talking about female development. Yeah. So in that dream, I felt like I'm in a international university, and I'm a new beginner in that university. And that really excited me. That atmosphere really excited me. And I remember that in my dream, the woman who was talking about the female development, in my dream, it's Obama's wife, Obama.
Michelle Obama, yeah.
uh, and I feel like, whoa, oh my God, president's wife. And then
Wow.
I kept working and like visiting that place. And I went to my astrological school. There is a small building. It's for astrological learnings. And I saw that building is really old and shabby. So I after waking up from that dream, I sense this is a dream about something like, to tell me I need to leave from my astrological field, because I've been an astrologer for like 5 or 6 years. But I didn't understand what's that, what does that university means to me. Yeah. And, about half years later, I met Bob Proctor and I joined his program. Then I understood that's a dream of my, of my future. And I feel like my soul was leading me to the right path. Yeah. And then after joining BPC, I started to apply what Bob taught us to, to read the goals and roll your goal lists, read the goals every day, every morning and night, read loudly. And, I remember we all did that self ideal day script. Yeah, I started to listen to those um, information to plant them into my subconscious mind, because our subconscious mind is like the printer of of our outer reality. So I started to do that. And yeah, I didn't believe I didn't believe that I could manifest money and new career, or some new people into my life. But I just do it. I would did what he told us to do every day. And after 1 month, I manifested my financial goal, because I remember it's February last year, 2021 February. I joined the BPC and I wrote a financial goal is that I want to manifest. I want to have 60,000 yuan, Chinese yuan, monthly income. And 1 month later, I did it. I had that that income number, exactly the number I wrote. And that that monthly income kept for 3 months, like March, April, May. I had that income, 60,000. Then and the interesting thing is, I also wrote the list of the ideal partner. I want to find my ideal partner. So I wrote a list, and I read that list every day and record my voice to listen to my voice every night. So I started to have several dreams about a man, but I didn't know who he is. But I could meet him like twice a month in my dreams. And yeah, that those dreams, those dreams came to me twice a month till last year, last July or June. I don't remember. Yeah. But for me, I had some experience about, manifest what you want in your dreams first, and it will come in your reality. So I believe all happened in my dreams will come in my reality later. Yeah. And I think the third part of this journey is the end of last year, because I joined Bob's company, PGI, and I want to expand my career to be a professional coach, self-development coach. So I invested a lot of money into that program, and also invested a lot of time and energy. And that happened at September, I think, last year, September. So I did the same thing. I wrote my goals. I want to manifest 250,000 Chinese yuan income in a month. And I want to attract 2 assistants to help me, because I have a lot of work to do. The workload is too big for myself, so I need 2 assistants. And I also I wrote about how many clients I want to attract. I mean, clients number, money number, and my workmates, and what else? and also the quality of my clients, what kind of clients I want to attract. So it almost took 2 months to do, the self affirmation, to wrote your goals and do the self affirmation. And I also listen to my audio every night, and I try to be isolated from the outside world, because sometimes we have some guests in our home. It's a bit noisy for me, so I try to, to spend my time alone and do all those self affirmation day and night. So at this January, last month, I found that I manifested all the goals I want. Especially the client's number, the money number, and 2 assistants I want, because these are 3 main goals for myself when I wanted to start my own business. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your story from, starting from before meeting Bob and until, last month you manifested all the goals that you had yourself. And that is really amazing. And well, congratulations, first of all.
Yeah, I think our mastermind group friends, you helped me a lot when I felt like, felt down and disappointed about myself. And I can always have you guys around me to encourage me, support me. This is really like, this is the vital factors for this journey.
Yeah, I can't agree more. Absolutely. Yeah, our support is so important, and you supporting us so much as well, as you yourself manifesting your goals, and we all have with this positive energy that we want to help each other, and I really appreciate that as well.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
I have some questions around, before you met Bob, you didn't know anything about setting a goal and the law of attraction and all these things. And how did you decide to start doing self affirmation and studying both materials? Like, because I think for the people who have no idea what it is, it's hard to invest your time and money into this, right? And what do you think made you decide to believe in both materials and actually start doing it yourself?
Yes, actually, I have heard of the law of attraction and the movie Secrets like 10 years ago, but I tried that. I tried to, to set orders, set something I want, to ask the universe to deliver what I want. And it's like half success. I used to attract a new house because at that time I work in company, I'm employed. So when I change my job, I need to move my house. I need to rent a new house. So I tried that one time. That house has been manifested, but it's not like 100% what I want. So I gave up. I didn't believe in the law of attraction. And during these 10 years life experience, I changed a lot because I established new habits for my self-development. For example, I learned how to meditate. So I had some time, I meditate every day to find the inner balance. And I didn't expect that, but I found meditation helped me to develop my intuition. And another thing is another thing is I found I was very like eager to understand how this universe work or operate. And I searched in many ways. Uh, I learned a lot of things like, astrology and tarot cards and crystal energy and it's like hypothesis. Is that right word? And psychology. And I also, learned some occultism, read many books, but I still couldn't find the answer. Like I want to know the truth of the world. So when I first met Bob, it's about I learned I knew him. It's from YouTube. I watched his videos, and I found this is the only man that I couldn't fully understand. It's like other people, they are talking about something, and I think, yeah, I agree. But when Bob is talking about something, I would, he will inspire me a lot of questions, like, what does that mean? What is this law of universe? I couldn't understand. And so I want to dig more from him. I want to know more about him. That's why I pay that payment. I was thinking about, I didn't expect that he could really, help me to manifest money or new career. My first motivation is to know more about this man and his teaching. I want to know if he really know those truths.
So your curiosity, let's say, was pushing you to pay the money and start implementing these affirmations and meditations yourself.
Yeah, that's true. I want to experiment and see if he is right.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really amazing. And then
what about you? How did you start this journey? I didn't
know. It's a really simple one. I joined this 5-day free. I think that the title was like 5-day financial freedom or something that Bob was doing. And it was last year, May 2021. And I joined, and I couldn't join live because it was like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in Japan time. I watched all the replays and I did all the assignments, and it was really great. And around that time, I really hated my job. And then I realized that I was doing my job because of money. So if I have financial freedom, then I can quit my job right away. So I really wanted financial freedom. And Bob was promising, like, I'm going to teach you how you manifest anything you want. You can have financial freedom. And yeah, I believed that he believed it. Like, I believed that he believed that anyone can do it. And I didn't know if I could do it, but I just wanted to learn. I think the same as you, like my curiosity was really high and I wanted to know more about what he's teaching. So yeah, that's how I joined.
Yeah, same here. It's good to know your story. I think we've never talked about this before in our mastermind group, right?
That's true. Yeah, I'm curious about other people's stories as well.
Yeah, we can ask them next time. Yeah.
I want to know more about your experience after you joined BPC, and after just a month, you manifested your goal, right? 60,000 yuan, and you had it for 3 months after that.
Yeah.
And what did you do? I think you mentioned that you were doing affirmation and you created Ideal Day. And what else did you do in the first 2 months to manifest your money goal?
Uh, yes, right. That's a good question. Actually, the first manifestation really shocked me because I didn't expect that, and I didn't expect such, the accuracy of the number. Uh, so I recall my memory, like to check what has happened. I found that after joining Bob's program, he asked us to write our life purpose, and I wrote that I want to be a professional coach. I want to be a professional coach. And then I submit my, that's like our homework, right? Submit that homework to PGI.
Mm.
And like 2 weeks ago, I just started BPC program, and I'm learning those materials. I like, I listen to Bob every day, like 8 hours a day, because he really attracted my attention. His wisdom, his teachings. I feel like I'm finally I had found the missing puzzles. So
Mm.
I devoted a lot of time into his programs. And 2 weeks ago, um, I felt like I need to speak, I need to share, I need to tell others, because there are a lot of things in my stomach. So uh so I decided to create my own program. I decided to launch a new program about manifestation, about Bob's teaching in Chinese. And I didn't make any plan, like, uh, sometimes we think I need to create all those materials, and I need to advertise my program and to attract clients, right? I didn't do those things. I just I post something in my social media, and I I tell them that I'm going to start a new program. This is about manifestation, about the law of attraction. And I said, this is the best material I've ever found in my life. If you are interested in this program, you can contact me. And actually, I mm, I set a quite expensive price for them. It's about $2,000 each person, and I provide 1 year's learning. Because I used to charge people with lower price, but I didn't know why. I just have that courage to do these things, and and I had nothing prepared. So 2 weeks ago, some of my previous clients, they used to be my astrological clients. Some of them, they once listened to my spiritual course, because I used to share some spirituality things. So they came to me and they were willing to pay me for that program. So I started, and I found each month I would attracted some people. So I had that 60,000 manifestation every month.
Mm. Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love that story because you actually didn't have the program yet, but you told people that, hey, I'm creating this, and if you're interested, and people are actually really interested and they're willing to pay money for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I couldn't believe they would like to pay me that money for nothing, because I didn't have anything to prove, like I have this, I have that. But I do have confidence inside. I know this is good, because Bob's teaching is really persuasive,
Mm.
and I think it's quite logical, and also very spiritual.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is so true. And I can see that you were like completely, because you were studying Bob's materials like 8 hours a day, and you were so
Yeah.
fired up about this information, and you really wanted to share with other people. And I feel like people could actually feel that, even though you didn't have the program, you were really passionate about sharing this material with other people so that they
Yeah.
can be helped, so they can manifest the things that they want.
Yeah. I felt like even if no one would join me, I will create that program for myself. That's very decisive insight, but I didn't know at that time. It's like afterward awareness, you know. When I have manifested my first program and the money, then I like, you know, summarize what has happened. Oh, and then I thought, wow, I was really decisive of this thing. It's like a firm decision I have made inside. So I didn't care what others think or the react. I just want to do it.
Wow. Yeah, I love that. And after 3 months, did you have a new goal, or what has changed after 3 months?
After 3 months, I had some accidents in my life. I didn't know why. I guess it's because I was a little like deviated from my main goal or main purpose, because I remember last June I was really happy about making new friends on Facebook and some other programs. It's not Bob's programs, other like YouTube programs. I met some new friends. So mm, I feel like I was deviated from my main goal, because my main goal is to become a professional coach, and this goal need to, you know, maybe connect it with the PGC program, to join in PGI as a real consultant, you know, to be trained to become a real consultant. So I had 2 accidents or 3 accidents within 1 week, and all are very huge for me. I remember that one of my close friends, she's also my client, she suddenly attacked me, insulted me. That really broke my heart. and and at the same day, I had a car accident. I was really scared. And then some people, you know, judged me on social media. So I was like, oh my God, I don't want to do this anymore. I need to pause and think and heal myself. So I think I've spent like 2 months, 3 months to get recovered from all those terrible experience. But I'm now very grateful of those experience, because I am stronger now. I am stronger, and I am more skilled of all my work, or how to get along with my clients, how to really help them, how to set clear boundaries, and how to be indifferent of other people's criticizing. And yeah, that's what happened after that 3 months. So it's like to pause and to heal myself and recover, and then restarted my journey.
Yeah, I love that. And I remember you shared that in our mastermind group. And I think around the same time, Erin also had an accident that she didn't get hurt or something, like she was in a car and something like that. I remember that around last year you shared, and Erin shared the story. and it warms my heart by listening to you saying that you are now grateful for these experiences because that made you stronger.
Yeah, absolutely. I used to be very fragile, you know. I couldn't hear negative feedback
Mm,
from the people I care. And if they give me that feedback, I would be very mad and, you know, sad. So after all those, you know, it's a test for me, you know. After all those things, I'm really like, you know, I know what I should care. What I should care is to improve my skill set, improve my awareness, um, and also, you know, learn how to be a real like YouTuber. Because as a YouTuber, you should be prepared of the various response or reactions you will receive, right?
mm,
So yeah, that's a that all of them are good opportunities for us to grow.
yeah, I love that you're seeing that as opportunities for you to grow, and also I want to acknowledge that um, you decided yourself that you want to take time to heal yourself rather than rejecting them or having resentment towards them. You decided to heal yourself because that's in your control, and
Mm.
it's amazing that you did that because it's not easy.
Yeah, I think that's what Bob taught us, or
Mm.
he told us what to do, right? It is what it is what it is. It's already happened, and what would you do? You have choice.
Yeah. What would you say to the people who are now suffering from all the criticism from their friends or boss or strangers?
Well, I think everyone is a mirror, or say our outside world is a mirror. Um, I tell you a story. It's really interesting. You know, like 5 years ago, or maybe 7 years ago, I decided to be an astrologer. To you know uh, to do this one-on-one astrological reading and help my clients, you know, to understand themselves better. I was really struggled of the price. How much should I charge?
Mm.
And because at the very beginning, I was not a like a professional astrologer, I charge a little money, uh, like $10. Yeah, just half an hour's conversation. But when I decided to be a professional, I need to really seriously consider how much should I charge. And at that time, I met some people. They came to me and bargained with me. So I was really struggled about that, and I was mad about those people. I thought they were very mean, and you know, I thought those I don't want to serve those uh ugly peoples, you know, like that. And I talked to my master. I have a spiritual teacher. I talked to my master, and he told me, they are your messengers. They are showing your limiting beliefs. So I look inside. I decide to improve my belief system. So I made a decision. It's the same. I made a decision. I will charge this money and no bargain, uh, no more or less. I don't spend time on that. And then those kind of people, they never appeared in my life. Yeah. So if you are criticized by others, or some people, they don't accept you, try to see them as a mirror from your inside world, because sometimes we don't accept ourselves. We Sometimes people don't accept us. It's because we don't accept ourselves too. So you would agree them. You would be affected by them because you agree them.
That is so true. And once you know your value, like what your service should cost, then you are certain. And I think that's the mirror that you're creating, that once you're certain about your value, then other people can be certain as well, so that they're not gonna bargain, like they're not gonna doubt about your price or value because you're certain, and other people can be certain too. And I see that that's like a mirror that you're creating yourself.
Yeah, it's really sometimes you experience like it's really like mysterious. You couldn't understand why would I attract similar people or similar scenarios within a certain period of time. You know, sometimes you maybe you are criticized by 5 people within a day, and you are thinking, what's wrong today? What's wrong with me? Or what's wrong with them? Bad luck, right? But actually, I think that's the mirror. It's like a strong message from the universe or from your soul to let you know what's happening inside.
Yeah, what's happening inside is like, if we are not seeing what's happening inside, then outer world is going to show us, hey, this is what's happening inside of you.
Yeah.
And you have to work on yourself rather than rejecting them or working on outside. It's actually the inner work that you have to do.
Yeah, actually, working on your, belief system, your paradigm, is the most effective way to change your life.
Mm.
You don't work on others. It's like, that's not the shortcut. The shortcut is here.
Mm. Yeah, I love that because that's in our control. Like that's we can something we can choose. We don't have to change other people. We can work on ourselves, and that I think that's really powerful.
Yeah, I used to change other people. Can you hear the dog barking?
Yeah, a little bit, but it's not too noisy.
Okay, it's neighbor's dogs. Actually, I used to, change others, try to change my parents, try to change like, your partners, boyfriends, colleagues, your superiors. I did that a lot. And I found didn't work. You still met those kind of people in your life. It's like you are in a reincarnation, but the same drama with different actors and actresses playing that with you. You will get really like bored, and why didn't I change that? And I have experimented sometimes. I met some people, they are really annoying, I don't like them, and I try to change that image in my in my heart, in my mind, like to imagine they are lovely, they are friendly, they are kindly. Sometimes I designed their lines. How would they talk to me? And I did that several times to impress my mind, my subconscious mind. They really changed the second day.
Wow.
Yeah, you can try that. If you don't believe it, you just try it. You can experiment that by yourself, right?
Yeah, that's another form of manifestation yourself because you're visualizing how people talk to you and how you want them to talk to you, and you visualize it in details, and that's exactly what happens to you.
Yeah, yes. uh I tried that in my relatives. There's some relatives you don't really like them. I tried that, uh, my relatives and some my clients, because I sometimes I try to help them, but that didn't work. So I try to visualize them they are telling me good news. They had some, growth, something like that.
Mm.
Mm.
Wow. Yeah, that's really, really powerful. I want to go back to your story. So after 3 months, you manifested the money, and then you went through this healing journey, and then forward last month, you manifested all the goals that you had yourself.
Mm.
And what do you think you have changed compared to when you manifested this 60,000 yuan to you manifested all the three goals that you had last month? What do you think you have changed about yourself or your learnings?
Oh, I think the first financial manifestation, it's all it's all because that I was very decisive and concentrating on the thing I want to create. Yeah, it's like, highly focused on one thing.
Mm.
So other goals, actually, I didn't remember I had a financial goal at that time. It's like, 1 month later, 2 months later, I remember that and I check my bills. So I found, oh, I've manifested this. And the second time, this January, it's like I am more skillful on this manifestation journey. I understood how to use all the tools Bob taught us, such as, like visualization. It's all about your imagination faculty. So when you feel relaxed and joyful, you can visualize no matter what the time is. And self-affirmation, they are information. If they don't have feelings, if those affirmation, they don't bring you emotional experience, they are not very effective. I tried that, I tried to write some affirmations for myself and I repeat that in my mind. Then I would have several dreams about my money goal. But in all those dreams, I felt like nervous or scary. It's all those dreams I'm flying high or rising up in an elevator, but I don't feel good. I don't feel good. So I learned to revise the self affirmation, like how to make my affirmation really emotional and happy for me. So yeah, like this second time, I learned a lot of new skills to help me flexibly to to apply what I've learned. So I only this only cost 1 month to manifest this big money goal.
Wow.
Mhm. But I think another thing is really important is you are willing to grow yourself. It's not only about the techniques, it's also about your awareness. Would you like to grow? For example, would you like to be more generous or be more patient, be more professional? So I also learned a lot last year. I read more books. Mm, I I like how to how to describe that. I feel like I am more compassionate this year because our our job is to help others. But I used to, be very picky of my clients. It's like I don't want this kind of client. I don't I don't want their money. I don't serve them. But this year, I learned to be, I learned how to accept various clients because they have their journey and their stages and levels. So I learned how to serve different clients better and be compassionate to them.
Mm. Wow. Yeah, I think it's really true that in order for you to manifest the goal that's bigger than before, then you need to
Mhm.
grow yourself. Like you have to be willing to grow. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
And you've manifested the goal, all the goals that you wanted last month, and it's so inspiring. And I think for the people who haven't even set a goal, and people who want to have a better life, want to be happier, but they don't really know where to start, let's say. Is there any like a simple step that you can think of that they can start with?
Mm, yeah. For me, I wouldn't like, ask all my clients to quit their job or change their lifestyle right now. I would provide a new perspective for them to, to see their life in different angles. Firstly, is uh, to see everyone in your life as a non-player mm, non-player character non-player character. It's like in your whole world you are the only hero or heroine, right? So it's like the movie the Truman Show. The Truman Show, have you watched that movie before?
No.
Yeah. So see everyone as the non-player character in your life. You are playing a huge game, life game. So people around you, they are meaningful for you. Um, Sometimes there are NPC. They are kind NPC. They give you messages. They help you to grow. They are kind to you or they encourage you. Like for me, you are a positive NPC, right? And for you, I'm your positive NPC because we help each other to grow. And sometimes in your life, there are negative NPCs, but they are meaningful. They are useful. You need to learn how to use them. For example, they criticize you. It's like a reminder for you. You don't accept this part about yourself. So there's some other people, they would say that aloud.
Mm.
And there are some, some NPC, they pushed you to change your life. For example, I had a client last week. She was fired by her company, but actually she wanted to quit her job 1 month ago, but she couldn't make that decision. She had fears of the next step. So I told her, don't worry. If it's your time to leave, the universe will give you that NPC or give you that reality to push you to leave because it's your time to leave. It's your time to change. So she's been, being patient for a month, and during this month, she's doing a lot of releasing work. I told her to, summarize her experience in this company and to, to release her fear or resentment or regrets, everything in this place. So that's not easy for her because she cried every day and called me every day. But after that month, suddenly one day, her superior told her, we want to fire you, with no logical reason. It's like they are crazy. They want to fire me without reason. They just want me to leave because they said I didn't perform well. So, this happened a lot in our lives, these illogical things or accidents or coincidence. I told her, because you wanted to leave, but you couldn't make that decision, there must be something left to learn. And if you learn that, this reality would come for you. New reality would come for you. So yeah, that's my way to interpret humans' life or my life. Yeah.
What is what does NPC stands for?
Uh, it's a term in computer games. It's non-player
Ah,
character, and
okay.
like me in my world, I am the player, but you are the non-player character, And for you, I am your non-player character. I exist in your world because of you, because to serve you or to play a certain role for you.
Mm. Yeah, that makes total sense, and I think that's what you said about like a test. Whatever life happening for you is like a test, and once you learned a lesson, and
Mm,
when you overcome that or heal from it, you release it, then it's not gonna happen again because you've passed the test, kind of.
yeah, that's so true because you can see your life that way. Um, Sometimes you will change like your environment totally, like you move to another country or another city. You will have totally new friend or new social connections, new job, right? That means you really like reincarnate in a new life.
Mm,
You are not repeating the old patterns.
right.
Mm.
Yeah, I love your first step, to really see yourself as the main character, and see other people as an NPC, and whatever is happening to you right now, either hardship or adversity or whatever sad negative things, it seems negative, but it's probably for good. Like the your friend who got fired, it sounds bad, like she got fired, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, like that's the reaction that we have, but it's probably
Mhm.
for good because she wanted to quit. And really quick, I actually got fired once. um it was actually last year, no, actually 2 years ago. And I wanted to quit, but I didn't know what to say, I didn't know what to tell. And then I procrastinated on it, and then eventually my company decided to fire me because they told me like, well, like we're not financially doing well and blah blah blah. It didn't really make sense, but because I
Yeah.
waited and they fired me, right? So they actually paid me double of the salary in the last months because they're firing me.
Mm,
And if I
mm,
said I was gonna quit, then I didn't have that money. So I was really
yeah.
happy they fired me. So yeah, what you say is so true. So true. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really found that, in our life dramas, there are a lot of like scenarios. People said that and people did that. Uh, it's totally, you know, I think the whole world is not like logical. People try to make sense from everything, but it's not like that. It's all happened for your like for your growth, for your next step, and for those NPCs, they will create some reasons or excuse for that scenario. It sounds like, oh, makes sense, or yeah, sounds right, but it's not. It's like during the pandemic, some people they lost their jobs, right? But some people they get like promoted.
Mm.
So yeah,
I
I
think
hope I'm clear. Yeah.
you are absolutely, and I think it's to me it's connected to what Bob is always saying about the Steve Jobs quote. You can't
Mhm.
connect dots looking forward, but you can connect dots looking backwards. And when we are going through hardships, like when you decided to heal yourself from the criticism and an accident, when you are in that moment, it's really hard and you might feel sad and depressed. But looking back, you just said like that made you stronger. So looking backwards, the dots connect. It had to happen the way it had to happen. But when you're in the situation, you can't really judge if it's good or bad. Like you said, everything just is, right? Like what it is what it is. So
Yeah.
you shouldn't probably judge good or bad because eventually you might change your perspective and life actually happens for you if it's good or bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We had a popular saying in our internet. It's like, I'm so grateful that my ex didn't marry me. You understand that? So when you broke up, you are so sad, right? Oh, why he left me. But when you meet new person, you will be really grateful of that. So
Yes,
just take everything as lessons to learn and to grow.
that is so true. So the first step is to really see yourself as the what Bob said, the director of the movie or the main character in your movie,
Yeah.
and then see other people as an NPC.
Mhm.
Once you do that, like once you've accepted life as is, then what would be the next step if you can think of the next step that they can take?
Mm, actually, I think this perspective could like ease your life. If you are struggling about something or you feel really hard, try to be playful of your life. And those I know there are some people they are really not lovely. They are like bullies, right? But you just believe this, if you change they will change. Yeah, I really like to like to test the universe. I remember I used to be a very how to say that, timid, or I don't know, I didn't know how to protect myself. So I met a lot of bully when I work in company. They will ask me to do their work, and they would like criticize me, and even if I did a lot of things, right? So after many years, I decided to change. I don't want other people to to take advantage of me, and they never thank me. So I started to learn boxing, kung fu, and I started to exercise my body. I want to be stronger. And then uh, those NPCs, they didn't appear again. Even though I met a woman from Hong Kong. She's very bossy. She's very bossy, but she never bullied me because I was not that personality again. So
Mm.
I could see the change, in the environment. A bossy woman, she bullied everyone, but not me. But actually, several years ago, I met people, everyone bullied me.
Mm. Yeah, as you changed how other people treat you and behave around you is completely changed. Yeah, that's
Yeah. So if you would like to, shift your perspective right now, the chain of change, it's already working for you, and you will find a path to to leave that place, or a new path for you.
Yeah, that is so true.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that you'd like to share?
Mm. Well, if is there anything I want to share, I would like to say that everyone watch this video, I think you are really interested in self-development. So find a mentor and to follow them, he or her. Because that's what I found, because I've been in this journey for like more than 10 years. I used to I teach myself, and I don't follow anyone. I read books. But actually, when I look back, I found I was really grateful for the mentor I had in this journey, because um, under their help, I grow like rapidly. But without their help, I was like, working alone and try to figure out everything all by myself. So yeah, I think, following a mentor, someone you trust and you really respect, it's an efficient way to to expand your awareness and to develop yourself.
Mm,
Mhm.
yeah, that is so true. And yeah, for me, after I found Bob and joined some personal development courses, and yeah, when I found mentor, I think my life improved so much. And thanks to Bob, I met you and other people in mastermind group, and that really expanded my world. Like I
Yeah.
didn't think myself that was like my goal was possible, but having you guys as support, and I can believe that it's possible for me, and I believe that your goal is possible for you, and I love how we are supporting each other and believing in each other, and that's really powerful.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, when I heard about you and our other friends in our mastermind group, when I heard about you guys decided to quit your job and started your own business or started your new journey, that's really a surprising for me too. Because I know I could see the difference within this several months. It's a short time, but it's a big change.
Mm, that's so true. I'm probably not seeing my journey as super inspiring as yours or other people, but actually I should celebrate like we do every week, but we should celebrate our wins more by ourselves as well, because yeah, we've grown so much, and we're improving every single day, and that's really beautiful.
Yeah, you didn't see your big change because you are compare this to others. You will have this big small, right? But if you you tell your story to some people, they are still like trapped in their old reality, or in their job. They don't love that job, but they want to leave, but they couldn't leave. That would be really inspiring for them. So I remember some mentor said that, he said, everyone has messages to share. Everyone has messages to share, because it's like we are looking upon Bob, right? He is the biggest what that idol for us, or example for us. He is huge, but each of us is huge too, because we have our own viewers or like audiences we need to talk to, and they need our messages.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, that's so true. Yeah. We tend to compare ourselves with the people who we think it is much higher than us, and we feel inferior. We feel like we're not improving much, but actually, like you if you focus on your growth and you're working on your goal, then you are improving.
Yeah,
And yeah, it's hard to see that yourself, but having the group of people who are seeing it in you, that
yeah,
yes, you're growing so much, like that's so beautiful, and it's really amazing to grow with other people together, rather than just being by myself.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah. I do agree.
very true. Any last word before we go?
Oh, no, I think we have shared a lot this time, and I wish everyone, fulfilled and happy, and be the main character in your life movie, having fun and play with your life. Life could be easy.
Mm, absolutely.
Mm.
Well, thank you so much, Lynn.
You're welcome. I'm happy to be here.